guys, and welcome back to my channel. This is a weekend vlog. It is currently Saturday the 1st of November. It's currently 4 p.m. all morning and a little bit of the afternoon. Me and Stuart have been at the board game club. The board game club have held like a special Halloween event which gives everyone the opportunity to get their spooky Halloweeny sort of games on the table and played, etc. Me and Stuart have played a game called Abomination, which is basically a Frankenstein-esque game. It's a worker placement. You have to gather resources to build a monster. Basically you have to build the 6 body parts, the 2 arms, 2 legs, a torso and a head, upgrade them into like skin, and then throw a switch to make them either be alive or to damage them. And the first person to do all 6 body parts and make it all alive ends the game. Obviously it doesn't mean that you necessarily win, even though in Stuart's case it made him win. Well, it probably did make him win because you've done obviously more than other people to get those points, etc. But yeah, so Stuart did actually win, so well done Stuart. I came last, but I don't think I came last by too much, but I still enjoyed the game. And yeah, it probably won't come out until next year, so but we then came home via the park and we was like trodding in like all the autumnal leaves, which is fabulous. The only good thing about autumn, I think, is the leaves on the ground and like scrunching them. But yeah, I had a parcel to pick up from the in-post locker. I have been reading the Jeremy Clarkson, like the farm books. I'm gonna call them the farm books, and I bought the newest one during the week. But then I figured that I hadn't read the previous book, which is Home to Roost, which obviously everything is a controversial topic. Like, some people love Jeremy Clarkson, some people hate him, some people are like on the fence. But yeah, I absolutely love that show on Prime. It's funny, and yeah, it's very informative as well. Like, it's about a farm, and obviously he just makes it funny because he just knows very little about farming. I mean, in the first season he did. I feel like, you know, come season 3 and 4 he probably does know a little bit more about it. But yeah, so I had to go get this from the in-post locker, and later on, in about an hour or two, we are heading out to Market Rasen Racecourse for their firework display, and it's called Disney in the Dark firework display, and that just sounded right up my street, to be fair. Absolutely, yeah, wanted to go to that, so I booked tickets for me and Stuart to go. It was only like 6-7 quid each. I think the fireworks are only on for a good like 15-20 minutes, but we're gonna get like dinner out there. I'm sure there's gonna be like a burger or hot dog stands or whatnot, or fans or whatever. And yeah, we're just gonna have a nice little like evening. Is it? Yeah, it will be evening by then. Have a nice evening out. So yeah, I can't wait. But now, right now, before then, I have still got this big bag of apples to do something with, and I have felt a few and they are getting a little bit squidgy, so I think I just need to chop them up, stick them in the freezer, and I've just been delaying that for a week now, and yeah, kind of need to do that. So let's get on with doing that now. Right guys, done that. That actually didn't take as long as I thought it was going to take, but I've got 4 tubs of apples now, and I just need to stick these in the freezer, and whenever I fancy doing like apple pies or apple crumble or like anything else with apples, I can just basically take these out the freezer, cook them, and yeah. Give me some ideas please on what I can actually do with apples. I can obviously put them on like overnight oats or something, so maybe that might be a thing to do one week maybe. Obviously apple pies, apple crumbles, I want to make like mini apple pies as well and bring them into work. So yeah, I don't really know when I'm going to do that. Maybe, well, in the next couple of weeks, if not tomorrow. But yeah, right, let's get these in the freezer and let's just chill out for the next hour or so. We have arrived at the Jockey Club Market Rasen. It's very dark. Oh, but that is what we're going to see. Disney in the dark. Eat. Mickey and Minnie are meeting, but I think we are wanting food. Oh, but look at all this queue.
We're in a queue.
So what we got? Pizza, sausage and cookies. Wow.
Green light.
Are we actually going to speak? Probably not. You can probably hear what is on in the background. We are waiting. It's got another 4 minutes or so until the fireworks. So yeah, I'm excited to watch the fireworks.
It's cold.
It is cold, it's raining, and yeah.
But we're out doing something on Saturday night.
Yeah, we are. Right guys, back home and we've got a Chinese because the queues at Market Rasen Racecourse was just a little bit too long for our liking, and yeah, there was like literally no chance of us getting food. So come home, got a Chinese. It took us probably an hour to get there and then an hour to get home, because there was just so much traffic on the roads. Obviously there was so many cars in the car park. Yeah, oh, so glad we're home now. But yeah, having a nice Chinese. I will probably speak about the firework display maybe later or maybe tomorrow, because I really just want to eat this Chinese, watch something on Disney Plus and go to bed.
You probably wondered where holidays come from. If you haven't, I'd say it's time you begun.
This is Halloween, 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 Halloween. Hello guys, it is now Sunday afternoon. I've been a terrible flogger this morning, but basically I've literally just gone shopping. We went actually to Lidl today. So you'll see that vlog coming on Sunday to see what we got. And I have just been preparing to bake. So got all the ingredients in separate bowls, and I'm going to be making this Bakewell tart from the Bake Off box that I got in 2021. I think it's the 5th edition, number 5, and I think it was the June one, because I think the Bake Off box started in the February. I might be wrong, but I think it did. And they only did 11, so yeah, it's the 5th one. And I absolutely love making this because I make my own pastry, I make my own jam, and the filling is just, oh, it's just so good. It's like almondy and everything. Oh. I have done the ingredients for the raspberry jam and the pastry. So I'm going to get on with making that now, and then I'll prepare the filling and then the icing, decoration, etc. for a little bit later, because you have to like pre-bake the pastry, etc. Spread the jam on and then put the filling in, bake it into the oven, and then you get to decorate it. Oh. But let's speak about last night. So last night me and Stuart went to the Market Rasen Racecourse for the Disney in the Dark fireworks, which the fireworks were pretty good. They weren't really in sync with the music, but like, you know, it was fireworks, it was Disney music, it was fine. It's just the amount of people that were there. It was just so busy, and the vibe that I wanted just wasn't that vibe. Like, I wanted us to like be able to get like a burger or a hot dog with a hot chocolate and stand there and watch the fireworks and then go home again. But yeah, it was not like that. The queues for all of the food were just like so long that like if we queued up for food, I don't think we would have been able to watch the fireworks from the good spot that we got anyway. Yeah, we kind of ditched the food and waited around for the fireworks. It was raining, which obviously you can't control the weather, so I'm not really going to, you know, say much about that because you literally can't control it. But yeah, I don't know, I don't think it was as organised as it could have been. There was a fairground as well, like, you know, there was rides and whatnot, and they did turn the music off for that, obviously for everyone to enjoy the Disney music, which I was like sort of a little bit like concerned about. But they did that, and yeah, getting there and getting back was diabolical. It was just so busy. So yeah, it took like an hour to do a 35-minute journey both ways, but that's just how it is sometimes. Like, we gave us plenty of time to get them and to get a good spot, but unfortunately we couldn't find anything to eat. Well, we could find somewhere to eat, but the queues were just so long that yeah, it was just not worth it. So yeah. But to be fair, we came back, we grabbed the Chinese on the way home, and we watched A Nightmare Before Christmas, which is a good film to watch like between Halloween and Christmas, because it's the nightmare of Halloween before Christmas. So yeah. So right, let's get on with baking this Bakewell tart, and then I want to do like some reset things for the week, like make my overnight oats, make my smoothie bowls, and potentially look at possibly setting up myself to do the sticky sausages, as they're called, from the Pinch of Nom slow cooker recipe that I'm going to be making tomorrow. So yeah, let's go. Right guys, so I've got the recipe card here. So this is obviously from the Great British Bake Off box, the Bakewell tart, and I've literally just done the ingredients for the jam and for the tart case, because I've only got so many bowls. And once I've done all them, I'll do the measurements for the filling and for the decoration. So for the jam, I need some jam sugar and some raspberries. That is literally it. I need to mash these up and then stick the jam sugar into there and make it into a jam, which obviously frees this bowl up so I can use it for probably the ground almonds, say. But for the tart case, I've got some plain flour here, some butter and some icing sugar. Oh, and an egg as well. And then I have actually started on the filling, but only the caster sugar, so I'm literally going to, well, not use that at the minute. These 6 ingredients I'm going to be using immediately, sort of. Obviously the jam first and then the pastry. So let's get going. Hands on, it says 45 minutes plus 2 hours chilling and cooling and setting, so you know, it will take a couple of hours. You have to bake it for an hour, which obviously the tart case will take probably half an hour, and the filling will take probably half an hour, or the filling might take a little bit longer than the tart case, and then it serves 8 to 10 people. Oh, skill level, you need a skill. You need skills to bake this recipe, which I hopefully have the skills. So, make the jam. Put the raspberries in a small saucepan over a low heat and crush them with a fork. Add the jam sugar and increase the heat to medium. Stir with a wooden spoon to dissolve the sugar. And then bring to a gentle boil. Cook for 3 to 4 minutes until it is a pourable jam. And then remove the pan from the heat and carefully pour the jam in a bowl to set aside to cool. So let's do that now. Right guys, so first up, mashing the raspberries, like it says to do on the recipe. These are fresh, just brought today, so hopefully they are fine. And it's 100 grams of raspberries and then 100 grams of jam sugar, which, who knew you could get jam sugar? I did not know that until I started making, like, having this recipe. So, and then I need to put it over low heat. And add so it is heating up, as you can see, and then add the jam sugar. And then with a wooden spoon, mix it up. Dissolve it, that's the word. Right guys, that's the jam all made up and it's in a bowl, and I'm just gonna leave it over there to cool. Now it's time to make the pastry. So I need to put the flour in a bowl with the sugar. I need to cube the sugar, not the sugar, the butter. Cube the butter, make it into breadcrumbs with my fingertips, and then add the egg. And is it the icing sugar? Yeah, tip 40 grams of the icing sugar, mix to combine, and then add the egg as well. Oh. So yeah, instead of doing granulated sugar or caster sugar, whatever I did last week. I'm doing icing sugar because I don't think I did icing sugar last week. But yeah, right, let's get this in a bowl and make pastry. My camera is doing my head in at the minute. Keeps on saying memory card error and I don't know how to fix it, so I just keep on taking the memory card out and sticking it back in. But right now I am trying to make the breadcrumbs for the pastry. So that is rubbing the flour and the sugar, flour and the butter together to make fine breadcrumbs. I'm not really too much of a fan of this bit, but it has to be done, and it doesn't really take too long either. But yeah, I'm hoping that my camera stops saying that I've got a memory card error, because that is doing my head in. Adding the icing sugar to my finely rubbed breadcrumbs, giving that a little bit of a mix to combine, and then I need to add the egg as well. So 1 egg into the mixture. I think, like last week, I'm just going to get my hands in. Mix it all together. Oh my God. Wow, this is a much more stickier mixture than last week's. Right, I've got my dough, guys. I had to put in a little bit more plain flour just to make it less sticky, because it was just a little bit too wet, but it just feels so soft. So it says in the recipe, if the pastry feels too soft, to refrigerate it for 20 minutes. So I might just do it for 10 and see how it is, and then we can get it rolled out. So yeah, just gonna refrigerate this for 10 minutes. Right guys, 10 minutes has gone. I'm just kneading the dough now on a lightly floured surface. I mean, it would be floured if the dough didn't swallow all of the flour up. But yeah, I'm going to roll it out soon, after I've kneaded it for a little bit longer. Doesn't need too long kneading. Right guys, let's roll this dough out. the pastry case to take the excess off. Look at it, it looks so perfect. Right, press the pastry into the side of the tin once more to neaten it, and then click the base. Right, need a fork. There we go. And then I think this needs to chill in the fridge for 20 minutes. Right guys, the tart has been in the fridge for 20 minutes. Got some greaseproof paper and my baking beans, because we need to bake this case with the baking beans for 15 minutes. And then I need to remove the baking beans and bake it uncovered for 10 minutes. So let's get these baking beans in. Make sure they're spread out evenly. And then let's bake in the oven for 15 minutes. Pastry case is out of the oven. It has come away from the sides a little bit, which I think is expected. Hopefully that's okay. I just need this to cool for a good 10 minutes before I put the jam over the top. And now over here I've got my big mixer out, because I'm going to be mixing for the filling. So in the mixture, oh my god, in the mixer I have got butter and sugar, so I'm just going to turn it on now and mix it. Right guys, now I need to add the ground almonds in the bowl, the flour, and 2 eggs. No, there's a shell. Go away, shell. That's 1. That's 2. And then it does say a teaspoon of almond extract if using, which it's a Bakewell tart. Of course I'm going to be using almond extract. I just need to get it. So I've got some of this Moroccan almond extract. If I can open it. Right. About that much. Literally done it by eye. And then give it a big mix. And then this is the frangipane filling. Right guys, I think it's time to put the jam on the bottom of this tart case and then put the frangipane filling in. And then I can bake it in the oven, and that takes about half an hour. Oh my goodness, hopefully I've got enough of this jam. I'll have to spread it out quite thinly. Right guys, now time for the filling, the frangipan filling. How the hell am I supposed to do this? So, this needs to be bake the tart for 30 to 35 minutes until golden. Right guys, whilst my Bakewell tart is in the oven cooking, it's got a good 17 minutes left. I've got a pan of water boiling because I'm hopefully going to have some boiled eggs during the week, and I'm also preparing my smoothie bowls. I've already got one left in the freezer, so I just need to make two more basically. So I've got two of them here. So how I do it and how I've been shown to do it, I got this from a video, I can't remember which video, but yeah, and it's just worked every single time and I love it. So it's raspberries, blueberries, and I'm literally just going to mash them with a rolling pin, and then it's a couple of scoops of Greek style yogurt, a splash of milk, and I do normally do like a cup full of protein powder, and then I put some, like a little bit of chia seeds in and some honey as well to like sweeten it up a little bit, and then I mix it all together and stick it in the freezer, and then it's ready for my Ninja Creamy in the morning, or in whichever morning I have him in. So yeah, that's what I'm going to do now. making some boiled eggs. So I've got a pan bubbling away. So I'm just going to, I think I might do 6 boiled eggs. And set a timer for 8 minutes. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, is that already cracked? Maybe I'll do another one, just in case. Right guys, this is the tart that's just come out of the oven. It is very hot, but I'm just letting it cool. It says to cool for a good hour before you decorate it with the icing. So I'm going to let this cool for a good hour, make the icing, put the icing on top, and then it will be a perfect Bakewell tart, hopefully. And then we will have a slice for like dessert. We are currently cooking our dinner now, so yeah. But this obviously won't be eaten for a good probably hour and 15, hour and 20 minutes. Right guys, currently doing my overnight oats. So in here I've just got the oats, milk, and I've just put in some Greek style yogurt. So I'm going to mix all of that together. And then I do protein powder, basically protein powder, chia seeds and honey, and then it's done. And stick it in the fridge. I do normally do the chocolate flavoured protein powder, but I still haven't got any. I keep on forgetting to order some, so it just has to be vanilla for now. And then chia seeds from M&S. I am running low on, so I need to remember to pick some up. Obviously they don't need to be from M&S, but I could get them from anywhere. Oh, that is literally all of them. Right. Oh, and some honey to keep it sweet. Right guys, now to make some icing. So I've got some icing sugar in this bowl. Try not to spill it everywhere. So yeah, icing sugar in here, and then I need to put some almond extract in because I absolutely love this stuff. And then stir in about 2 to 3 tablespoons of water until you have a smooth, fairly thick icing. So let's get some water. So 1, I might just do 2 for now, and then I can always add the 3rd one. Right guys, the moment of truth. I am ready to ice this thing. So I've got the icing here. I've made up a little bit of the red icing. Just need to put that in a piping bag, and then I can pipe like stripes on it. Oh my god. Right, let's do this. guys, got the pink icing or the red icing, whatever you want to call it, in the piping bag, and now I just need some scissors to chop the end of it. Oh no, these are left-handed scissors. Oh no. Right. And now let's try and do stripes. And here it is, guys, my Bakewell tart. Obviously I didn't really do the feathered effect on this side. I did it the same way, but this side is good. Hopefully it tastes as nice as it looks. Just making a portion for me and Stuart. That's probably going to be mine. That's Stuart's, with a little bit of ice cream. But look at my Bakewell tart. Just look at it. It looks amazing. Oh, so proud of that. Right guys, I'm going to end this video here, but I just wanted to let you know how good this Bakewell tart is. Like, so good. It was fabulous. Can I turn that off, and is that a better thing? I don't know. But it, like, the jam and frangipane and the pastry ratio was just top tier. Let's turn that back on. So yeah, I need to get this in a tub. Probably, where's it gone? I don't know where it's gone. Oh, I've put the camera on the Mickey Mouse tin that this is actually going to go in, because it's fabulous. I'm going to take a little bit to work, probably like half of it, so I need to actually cut the half that I'm going to keep at home and stick that in like another Tupperware tub. But yeah, I am going to end this video here. I have done a proper, I've been in the kitchen all afternoon basically. Baked my Bakewell tart, done my breakfasts for the week. I've done a slow cooker recipe for tomorrow, which is sticky sausages from the Pinch of Nom book, which I'm going to put on a timer before I head to work in the morning. And the only thing I haven't done is the jack potatoes, which I do normally like to get done, but I'll just do them tomorrow or even Tuesday, because I don't think I'll need them until Wednesday. So swings around roundabouts, isn't it? So I hope that you guys have had a lovely weekend. If you liked this video, please leave me a like, please subscribe to my channel, please comment what you got up to this weekend. I would love to know. Have you been to any firework displays? Because we have. We don't normally go to a firework display, and we probably won't go to another one this year. It was quite nice to have a Saturday night out seeing fireworks, but yeah, I think we're probably too used to going to Disney and seeing their fireworks, so like anything in comparison is really not a comparison to that. Like nothing can beat Disney fireworks. But yeah, thank you so much for watching though guys, and I'll see you next time. Bye.